So in my traffic accident, I noticed after a month, my right toe had been bent, formed, and they used. And it was bloody. I didn't notice that. And then I noticed it was also bent out of shape. Right knee. So I showed several doctors. The third doctor, which I this morning, showed him the toe. He says, "Oh, you need to lose weight." I said, "What are you fucking telling me that? Because I've got a bent toe, my weight is causing a bent toe." Oh, he goes, "No, I don't mean that." Who the fuck has got the I might be overweight. Can fucking kick the shit out of you. But this, as for a Westerner, I am on the scale of people being overweight. I don't think I'm really obese because, it's just a beer gut. It's just fat. My rest of the body is not fat. And there are a lot of people, I can't see myself getting to 120 kilograms for my height. If I was about 6 foot, well over 6 foot, I might. But I think it's hot. I haven't checked the temperature, but I think it's very hot today. I watched Bill Maher, and he analysed the slap. It was quite good, actually. We're talking about woke people. Will Carlin be turning in his grave if the answer burns him? So I'm looking for my old buddies to turn up. Ed and Geek. And a few other honourable mentions. I don't think it might be a bit too early for Jason in Australia. Hold on, is he a few hours in front of me, a few hours behind me? There's a few hours in front, isn't there? Murray will be at work. Penn could turn up. Mike Hunt. What was that? Geek came out with a funny one the other day. Was it Feel It Tits or something? I'll have to, I can't, it won't stick in mind, but it was Dan Feel It Tits or something like that. Amanda Hogan kiss. So when I get, because of my name is Gary, and the way that the Americans say Gary, and some Americans, I've got some American friends like Trevor in Atlanta, black dude actor. He calls me Gar. So a few people call me Gar, but that's usually an American thing. If it's from a Kiwi, but my nickname in the pub back home was Harry or Harry, because my name Gary Firth rhymed with Cockney rhyming slang Harry Worth, who was a very famous English comedian. And but one thing, but some people here, they say Gary because Gary means diarrhea, And I met this teacher once, and he was an American teacher, and he was giving the kids the names. And for one kid in his class, he says, "You can be Gary." He fucking so this young Japanese kid, he's having conniptions, and all his fucking classmates are laughing at him. The poor little bastard. So now, if some people say that to me, like it's because it's a very old joke. I just shut up, you bald, ugly bastard, fat cunt, and just call them something like that. So what? Don't you like that? Well, I don't like the name that you're calling me. So fucking stop it. People, you don't need to. You don't need to remind people of their shortcomings. Not shortcomings, but if you've got like a physical disability, there's no need to remind them that they're bald or fat or they've got a wonky eye or a big nose or stupid ears or big feet. They know that. And if you remind them of that, they're going to either go into a shell, or they're not going to talk to you, or they're going to feel embarrassed, or they're going to attack you. So, and if they attack you, that's your fucking fault. So for the last few years in Nagoya, it's been quite good, the weather in summertime. It hasn't been the hottest of summers. It's been good. Lots of overcast days, and it's been bearable. But I went out on the bike today. I used to go on the motorbike, because I got a new one. I had some money, so I needed to get about, and the fucking truck is expensive for fuel. And it feels very, very hot. So be careful out. So some fucking weirdo who thinks he's a fucking private investigator, he came to Iwakura from where, I don't know, and he was doing a story on Iwakura. He's like fucking staking out Iwama's house, and then he's fucking coming to my house, and he said that he opened the door and he says, "Oh, you should film it." So I warned him, don't fucking come to my house again. I've been thinking of electrifying the door. Or maybe put an alarm on. Oh really, I should tidy it up. Oh dear. I was gonna have a juiceless July, or a japeless July, not drink. But in this restaurant, then when it's got, because it's back to normal, there's an old couple that come in, and he comes in. They come in about 8 o'clock, something like that, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and he has one of these. He has one of these drinks every time, and I just think that's, but I think most people don't do that. Maybe Japanese people do it on their day off, but and a few do have that early morning drink. But I think for most people, it's a bit too early. But I've started doing it. I've done it at Sukiya. Sukiya, they have a bottle of 500cc. Now, I don't know if you remember, a few years ago when I used to come in here and I complained to the manager and his managers about the dirty glasses, and they fucking tried to blame. The problem was very simple, and I told them, you don't put the glasses in with fucking dirty plates. But they fucking do, and that's why the glasses are dirty. and also because they're fucking stupid. And so a lot of people, not just me, a lot of people will be like looking at the glasses and trying to find a fucking clean glass. This doesn't bode well for the customer when you come to a restaurant and there's no fucking clean glasses. But the fucking wine glasses were always clean. So why were the wine glasses, they get, or maybe they washed them by hand, I don't know. Or they just washed those alone. But anyway, so that fucking stupid imbecilic twat was fired or moved to a different restaurant. And I think temporarily there was a new girl, a young girl she was put in charge, charming girl. And I don't know if I mentioned it to her, but all of a sudden the glasses became clean. Sorry if you're coming to the Gusto's at Iwakura, you're welcome. I'd like that on my tombstone. We drank safely because of Gary's determinedness. No more germs on the glasses, and also his brothers were cunts. Clean glass, guys. That's good. That's a good one. 500 yen a letter on my tombstone. Oh, he's got a big belly like me. This song is, if you can hear it in the background, and it was about his son, because I'm sure because he probably got it all the time. And his son fell through the windows. Well, the windows were death traps. That was a problem because they opened from the bottom, and someone forgot to close the window or weren't watching the boy. Well, basically, it's the windows. What kind of fucking anything could have fell through that window, you know. If the window was open, like an ashtray or something like that, anything. But it's 14 floors, and there's something that weighs like a few ounces from 14 floors. It's fucking painful and a deadly object. It is now. I got a new computer. I will have to ask it, are you gay? So then I saw something, there's a obnoxious Esselbank or Jesselrink, and I don't know if he actually, it wasn't clear if he'd actually lost his son or he was just trying to make a fucking comedic stand on the death of Eric Clapton's son, which I thought was someone's going to fucking punch his face in for that one, if it's not true. But Kora. Do you like Kora Kora? I wish that when I threw that computer away, I wish I'd have kept it now. Because I thought, have I got all the jokes out of this computer or what? They've still got. Oh, lovely. Did a lot of people sperm on it? I thought, fucking hell. I thought this guy was pissing in the soup pot. Turns out it was just a ladle. He hadn't got a shiny dick. The secret number 5179 for a 200 yen beer any time of the day. Now, because they have a happy hour all day, but they don't start it until 11 o'clock. But this magic number 5179 gets you a beer donut dick. So ask me this: is your hand all right? So this morning, and I thought my fucking hand was really painful, and I couldn't. But now there's no problem with it. And I was thinking, is it possible that I was dreaming? I had real pain in my fuck. And I was something. How the fuck have I hurt my hand? Did I fall down in the middle of the night? And it was fucking really painful. I couldn't move because I was thinking, how the fuck am I going to drive my bike? And then, like, I woke up and never thought about it. And then I realised later that I must have dreamt it, but can you really fucking feel the pain if you're fucking dreaming? Over to you, Ed. Did I tell you about when the first time I saw Gay Pride? Well, I didn't see it. I just saw this fucking massive American with a sky blue dress on. Could have been Ed. Maybe you heard this story before it. Wow, fucking hell. He's not messing about. Tea, orange, coffee, all on the same tray. So I don't know if you heard this morning I went to the doctors, I went to rehabilitation, felt me up. Then I went to the doctor and I showed him my bent toe because you've got to lose weight. I said, are you fucking saying that my weight is causing the toe to bend to the right? He goes, no, I don't mean that. You've got to lose weight, you fat cunt. Maria, have you seen their ex-husband, that Nick Cannon? 8 fucking kids. When this Nick Cannon was a struggling DJ or a musician or whatever, or a comedian, Will Smith gave him $200,000 fucking dollars. Can you fucking believe that? Here, our pal is $200,000. He's here, my little Russian friend. Privyet. No, I'm fucking stopped drinking cognac. Six people, one talking. That's me. I thought he might give you like speech time tips. Bill Maher like Bill Maher like showed this clip of Will laughing his head off at Chris's joke, and then his wife gave him the evil eye and think, oh fucking hell, I've got to do something. What he should have said is, shut up bitch, it was funny. I've heard now he's working for Uber. And if you don't give him a good tip, you know what to expect. I just wondered, should I do all these monologues on different platforms? See if anyone catches me out. Well, you know, with the coffee beans, what do they do? How do they start the process? Because they're red berries, aren't they? According to this screen, the red berries. Then do they just burn them? Or bake them and then the fucking red skin drops off? Where's pen gone? Turned up, gone. I think he's got a secret job. Platform boots, I could do with some platform. I fucking fall over. My ankle gives weight on with like fucking half-inch soles. I don't think that'd be a good idea for me. My daughter started wearing, I've seen a few actually, just 5 cent, not big ones, 5 centimetre. About that, something like that. And now she's approaching my height. They're coming back, Ed, the 4-inch soles. Yeah, I think I saw some a few months ago. They were trying to make a comeback. I don't think it was successful. I've seen about 2 or 3 girls with them. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a comeback yet. The only way it's going to make a comeback is to put a brick in them and then start attacking people and robbing them. Do you think loose socks will have gangrene? That was one of the strangest ones, wasn't it? Must have cost a fucking fortune in makeup. What was the base? What was the base behind that? Putting all that fucking, and it was dark makeup, wasn't it? Were they taking the piss out of black people? I had a pizza last night. It wasn't too bad actually. All I did, I just put a can of tuna on it. Fucking right as rain. Can he navigate the robot trays? Oops, that looks like all muddy. Now he's making a mistake that I made. He took off the receipt and its holder. The last word you heard from this robot is Shinde Kudasai. You see that English guy, well, he was convinced. So I think a lot of these, what's happening in England now, they're getting these fucking sex education classes and they're teaching them all this fucking bullshit, and then a lot of people, you know, because they're impressionable teens, they go, maybe I'm not a boy, I'm a girl, or maybe I'm not a girl, I'm a boy. It's just fucking up. It's fucking about with kids' emotions. This fucking, and this, well, he was 35, he had his cock cut off and then regretted it the same day. His name was Bruce Willis. For people watching now, sometimes the Wi-Fi feed dies, so we have to start a new frame. I have to start a new feed, so if you still want to listen and not talk, just watch out, wait a minute when it stops for the new feed that you won't comment on. Quora! I think he's gay. Oh, there's Cora and Coro. You're checking if any cheap flights to Japan, Ed? Yeah, it definitely is. All Russians are gay. You got some great names. You know, like there's a skater called Irina Slutskaya. Why didn't she get to change her name before she came in the fucking international skating thing? Did you watch The Man from Toronto? Look at those hands. Look how clean those hands are. Right? 136, does that mean 100, eh? Or you mean the yen to the pound? Is it dropping down a bit then? Cream cakes have gone up in price. My daughter had an app on her phone for like some cheap stuff, but I think I think the app was well out of date. Ask the Filipinos about the cheap rents. They know the cheap rents. I don't know, probably still get places for 50,000, 60,000. I get, like I say about cunt who shot me, He was living in the countryside for 100,000 yen a year. And all he did, and that's like upstairs and downstairs, big area downstairs, maybe one bedroom upstairs, but very low ceiling, big kitchen and dining area. That's a fucking tent. Well, that's less than 10,000 yen a month. By burning tires and plastic at night time. Yeah, I don't. Maybe they just give them away to young people, though, Ed. To families, not to old bastards like you. Says he. It's the same in Italy. There are a few places, but it's just for young. It's just for young families. But then sometimes they had programs on. Like kids in Japan, and there was like one person in the school because the family decided to move to this fucking remote island. And there was like one school from the 1920s. Then the fucking government, they have to send in a teacher or find a teacher to teach this kid. Elon Musk says Japan will die. So what Elon Musk is doing, he's reproducing kids that don't talk to him. That will never admit they're Elon Musk kids. What you got to think about it. It's got to put their lives in danger, being the kids of the fucking richest man in the world. I'm just hoping that fucking what's that, McConnell, that fucking that cunt that looks like a fucking sea turtle, Mitch McConnell. I hope he doesn't fucking reproduce. Yeah, I think he's taking on a bit too much, hasn't he? What a fucking vile fucking human being. Maybe sea turtles are. Apparently, they're very tasty. So there's like fucking 5 million sea turtles now, and they say you can't kill the odd one or two. Try telling that to a South Sea islander. Fucking barbecue time. Because once they fucking kill that turtle, empty all the meat out, they've got a fucking play bath for the kids. You know, the shell. Fucking kids are playing in it, eh? Isn't it the other way? But don't forget, this is a shipping company. But they also married into like fucking one of the most powerful politicians in America. We shouldn't be listening to this fucking cunt. I remember once, about maybe a year or 2 years ago, he turned up at a fucking family restaurant in America, and so a lot of people were giving him shit, and some fucking wankers were actually sticking up for him. They should have fucking beat him to death. Really, they should have beat him to death. Everybody should have took a toothpick and just fucking jammed it in his face and his testicles till he fucking died. He's a vile fucking... When he was telling There was a whistleblower that was telling eat the rich or burn them alive. There was a whistleblower and pointing out that all these fucking billionaires hardly paid any tax, and instead of like finding out who's not paying tax, they just wanted to find out who the fucking whistleblower was. Turtle soup. Have you seen this now in England? This is fucking crazy. You know, if someone like lets you in, so like you want to turn right and off the road, and there's a driver in the opposite direction, like they say now, the road authorities in Britain are saying if you raise your hand to say thank you, you can be fined £1,000. Is that fucking insane or what? Why are there no people fighting for drivers' rights? What's this cunt doing? He's got one. I think he's riding his bike and he's forgot to take the trousers out of his socks. Just going to see if we get a food ticket, see if there's anything good. Oh, George, you were a good lad. If he'd have been straight, life would have been a lot fucking easier. 7 PM 105, fucking hell. I've got to sort my room out because the air conditioner's working, but there's too much bollocks in the way to fucking get benefit from it. Very gay. See, they have this meal here. They put chips on the fucking hot plate. And then they don't cook the chips. So I complained the other day and they brought me off a plate of chips out, so that was alright. No, I am not still doing Uber Eats. I did apply and they were very interested for me to get back in touch with them. But the problem is with Uber Eats, it's getting worse and worse. There's not so many jobs about. And what I found was because I was always like losing 2 points on my license and then losing my license for a few months. So it wasn't worth it. It's the most frustrating, stressful job I've ever had in my life. I don't recommend it. And I think a lot of the times now they, like for example, if you can get into a hotel, but once you park, so you go, let's say you pick the food up, and then you drive 5 minutes, 10 minutes to the hotel, or a big office block, and it just takes you another fucking 10 minutes to get to the fucking door, or the office. Then it takes you fucking another 10 minutes to get back. So you've done one job for about fucking 30 or 35 minutes. Yeah, I would not recommend that at all. I might do private Santa deliveries at Christmas, offering massages. And yeah, very few tips. I did get a few tips, and they were all from non-Japanese. I think there's a Philippine lady, there's an Australian guy, a guy from Brazil, and a guy from Mexico. So the foreigners were okay. Some of them, but like as for Japanese, I think they'd give you the slap if they could. That could make a good video, like you say. So as you know, Japanese guy or Japanese woman saying, as you know, we don't give tips in Japan, but here's a slap. Yeah, don't rule that out, Ed. So let's do a 5179. After that was the guy that was accused of flying the plane into the towers, Atta, Muhammad Atta. But it's also very, it's like brown flour, very strong flour, Atta. The best month was just about over 400,000 yen. But I used to work every day. I might have had one day off in a month. I would come back about like 14 hours later. And that's with that should be like maybe a 20-minute break, 2 20-minute breaks. So I worked continually. There was one guy, I'm not sure whether because when I told him how much I earned, he said, oh, that was normal. And I don't fucking believe it was. Like I said, because I was working, and he was a Japanese raised in America, so he was fully fluent in both languages. But, and that was working a lot of jobs. That was when, I wasn't idle. There might have been 1 or 2 days where there might not be doing the work for 1 or 2 hours. But generally I was working every hour. But I know in England they're complaining like fucking crazy. They're talking about taxing the tips. Fuck. I nearly got that fleet. Yeah, they did well to find that fucking How many how many tons of fucking how many tons of fucking concrete came down in that steel, but they managed to find one of their passports. Look at that head. It's almost full. Well, it is fucking 200. But I think if I went to probably go to Sukiya, and get like a bottle of beer, which is fucking, I don't know, 500cc. But I do get free nuts. I'm in Gusto. The good thing with that with Gusto, you could get the money in your hand straight away. Hello, I've got a visitor. I think he's just come in with his dad. What was that in Gusto, or what you had tonight, Ed? I was working telecom 40 years ago. The only people that ate lentils were university students. Okay, yes, Seiko. I managed to save the fucking thing. Yeah, it did drop, yeah. But usually when it drops, I reconnect and then I can't get any messages. This is the first time this has happened. I am so happy. I think so. Can someone quickly type something quickly? Hit the any key. So I don't know if that was a delayed action or your comment XXX. Okay, yay! Yeah, that little kid, when he came in, he got his sweating or something, or he's trying to get cool, and he got his vest up to here, and then which made me laugh. And then he came back round, and then he'd go. That was funny. And who says Santa's just for Christmas? No, I haven't. I was thinking last night. I haven't seen the Miserable Bastard for a while. What's he moaning about Africa now? What happened to his live Ryan Live? He's probably got syphilis. I joined. I think I joined Twitch maybe 6 months ago, but for some reason I'd seen something somewhere, and so my name on Twitch was Untreated Syphilis, and I'd forgot about that. I like stripy trousers on girls, on women. They look nice. Come on, team. What's he saying? What has Ryan been saying? Complaining? Give me some cold, hard facts or statements. If they chop his head off and stick it in the ground, you get more Ryans. And also you poison the water base. What? That's not the what's the right name for, you know, when the water is like 60 feet or 100 feet below ground? What do you call that? The water basin or something? Anybody watch The Man from Toronto? He's got 6 dogs, bloody hell. Well, I'm sure he should know with living in Japan that he should put the dogs on leashes. I've seen one dog that wasn't on a leash and it had escaped after thunder and lightning. And what I did, I took it to the local vet, 1 or 2 local vets, and said, you know, this dog, took it to the police. And like that evening, the owners turned up at my house asking for the dog. I'd already fucking cooked it, so I had to make up some lies. Yeah, I don't think he's he's a bit like a fucking sore thumb, or the thumb that stands out which will get his head chopped off. I think he's treading on very dangerous ground. Oh, she's nice. Autism? I don't think he's got autism. He's got cuntism, but I don't think he's got autism. I don't, not to say that he's a teacher, but I don't think he could teach with autism. That's it. But I was one step ahead there with cuntism. This is, do you want to, because I'm an ideas man. So what they do here, I'll get a cup, I'll show you. See, this is a kid's cup. But as you see there, then the kids fill it up to the top because the fucking stupid parent knows it'll make the 2-year-old kid happy. And it does look, well, that could be stackable, I don't know. But if they made this cup a little bit bigger and then they had like a demarcation line on the cup so that the kids wouldn't put more than that, and they tell them up to here, you know, put juice in up to here, and then they don't spill fucking juice all over the floor. Is that not an idea? Shark Tank or what? I think I've got more autism than fucking Ryan. So was he complaining about not being able to take his dogs out on a leash? Oh dear. You can't complain about. You can't complain about a congregation singing their love, unless, of course, the song was "Let's kill Ryan and chop the fucker up. Let's kill Ryan, chop the fucker up. Then we'll get his dogs and chop them up. Let's get Ryan, chop the fucker up." If that was a song. If that was a song, then I would. Yeah, I could see he's got a complaint. No, yeah, no, of course not, because he's a very selfish individual, isn't he? So. I haven't shagged anybody for years. I need to do that. I need to write that. What does Olo mean? Is that like a weapon? Or Bolo? What's that? Is that a weapon? Machete, yeah, I thought it might be. They seem to be the weapons of choice now in London and Manchester. I'll turn the. I'm just going to go for a quick pee so you can watch the robots going past. Oh. ベッドは日本までいるか？この人は誰かな？ Maybe 前に会ったことがあるかもしれない。ヨーロッパの北の方かな。You're off, okay. I wonder what today's lunch is. Well, let's have a few lunch out. It's hot in the girl as well. Oh, this area. I'm just outside the girl. Who are you working for? Are you teaching? Weddings? I decided to have hikari lunch at Gusta. I was very happy today because I could find, I thought I got rid of all my new XXL shirts. I found one, so I'm very happy. Oh, I wonder if this guy's an engineer checking out the roads. for watching. Are you there, geek? I haven't had a daily lunch in a while. So Triple X, what time have you got? I can't see the clock from here. I prefer the one. I prefer the one with the green seaweed in it. I like that one. But the vast majority of the time, it's just egg. It's the egg drop. But I've been eating at Turkish restaurants, and they do very good value meal. Oh, I thought that was mine. No, it's not. I think it looks like a variety. Chicken, fish, vegetables, rice. What do you do in Kyoto now? I've only had 2 beers. Oh, in Tatsu. Do you get away? Do you work a 9 till 5, or do they keep you behind? Does the smell of the chemicals make you go to the toilet? If ever I wanted a poop, I would go to the local bookshop and go around the magazines, and that would work. So I always figured out. I thought of a fucking good thing, whatever it was that made people poop, and put it in a bottle. I think I've built up a good appetite now. Can't wait to see Ryan's video and slag it off. Yeah, I need to get set up my. I don't know whether to get a new phone, get a new camera, video camera, because I've got a new computer. But I've got several iPhones though. I wonder if I can use one of those. Do a Jeffrey Tubin. Well, he's been in physical. I really can't imagine Ryan being in a physical fight. Looks like he's setting himself up for an exit. What third world country is next? Yeah, my daughter told me a few years ago to start doing reaction videos. I wonder who's, I don't know who the most popular Japanese thing is now. She was very keen on, what's the name now? Boy band, about 5 guys in it. It's here. The robot is bringing my food. Well, I must admit, it's just fucking... It's just small parcels of fucking food. Yep. Well, I think this is just... I've got 2 pieces of chicken, 1 piece of fish. Maybe I should have gone with the burger. Wow, 9 people viewing. Was he getting any negative comments in the Was you get any negative comments in the video or any supportive ones? Oh, really? Well, he is a great man. Well, I was told it was just 1 year. You could leave if you got permanent residency. Yeah, even with the permanent residency, it's still got a life. It's still got a time limit. And I think that if you're really ugly, only that limit is 2 weeks. I've got a friend whose daughter works in immigration, but then again, he won't be coming back to this area. Because of his negativity, I can't see him getting a job in teaching English. There are quite a few foreigners that have got this negativity, even, you know, not just Japan, but Korea as well. You know, they're not even bloody proper teachers. I enjoyed it when I was teaching. Oh, robot's having a hissy fit. He doesn't know where it's going. It's stuck on the corner. The robot is having problems. Maybe there's too many. Maybe there were too many people around. Little girl looking at me so weird when she waved back. Hey. Yes, yeah, I did watch that video, but it's just fucking. He's talking like a fucking few dollars. I was tempted to grab the soup off that tray there. Did you see that story about the Japanese policeman that was stealing the prisoners' food? He said that he felt a bit peckish. It was happening in England with nurses, but they were taking food that the prisoners hadn't eaten. And they got fired. But if you're a nurse, sometimes you're working like fucking 8, 10, 12-hour shifts and more. So you're gonna get fucking, you're gonna get hungry, eh? It's food. When I worked as Santa, sometimes I would have to wait while I was working outside the room. I did have my own room, but sometimes you'd deliver into the room and you'd wait for the next thing to take to the room. So what happens is when the room service goes, they go and take the trays. Sometimes they're outside the room. They take the trolleys with food on, sometimes drink. I used to search for fucking champagne. Sometimes there was champagne in the glasses, in the bottle. So sometimes muffins. So I wait. I feel like champagne now. Tatini is no good. So at first I thought that might be one case with the police officer, but it turns out he was doing it loads of times. I've only ever been in one police cell, and I was just fucking really hungover. So there was no room for breakfast in the morning. Straight to court, 200 miles away. Oh, you just touch me here and there.
入れといて。
私も入れたい。
ください。こちらお下げしますね。
He's the cat. She brought me the bill. Yeah, she said to me, "Iritai." So I said, so she wanted. So she says, "Iritai." So I said, "Watashi mo iritai." She's not bad actually. So I've got 5 months of rehabilitation. And then maybe I can go to Europe next year. Or maybe this guy up. And okay, it's 2 young girls, but then the manager decides that he wants to help the robot. You're waving goodbye to the robot. There was a story on my feed on YouTube about a day in the life of an adult naughty girl. So I want to watch that later. I think I'll go home and have a sleep after this. Yeah, I just saw this. I just saw the cover. I didn't see the. I haven't clicked on the video itself yet. Was it interesting? I've only. Well, I just saw on the. I just assumed it was a recent video. So. Wow. Looks like these girls have got a healthy appetite. 2 meals, big plate of chips and a pizza. And yet again, the young manager. Mind top if he weren't gay. Yeah, I knew someone. They actually call it's called Delivery Hell, and this guy was like fucking. He's like a model, and he's an actor and a model. A really good, tall-looking, slim guy. Then he was in his 40s, and he called out for this, and he said, "So you're just like a smelly skank," and I'm thinking. Dude, you don't fucking need to call out. You're a good-looking guy. I'll have to go to Soapland. Or maybe I should get I think I once went on Tinder once. Because I was not sure what I was doing. And I think someone reacted with disgust. So I didn't continue that path. Maybe I should go fund me. Or a go fuck me. Yeah, no, I did. I have done the basic application for OnlyFans. But the girl I wanted to do it with, she was probably talked out of it by someone that's using her. Because she's a good lad. We're just going to talk to her about, sexual exploits. She's fucking funny, man. You might have seen her. She would she was telling me when she was 14, she went to work at McDonald's. She was on a main road in Nagoya, or this area. And she said she had sex with the manager and she got fired because she was telling the rest of the staff that she had sex with the manager. She's funny. What a fucking dream come true, man. Apparently Charlie Sheen's daughter is now on OnlyFans. And Charlie Sheen says, I'm not happy about it, but at least keep it classy. Fuck, man. Right, oh Charlie. And then I think his ex-wife, she also joined. Maybe when she found out how much money her daughter was making. Next it'll be the fucking grandma. Then the great grandma. So Denise Richards have seen. And to be honest, I think he probably did smack her. No, he does seem a nice guy without a doubt, but when you're married to a woman like that and she's fucking about, I think he probably, and he's drinking it, his drug habit and his drinking, yeah, I think he probably smacked her. But I know what I'd like to see. It looks plausible that he might get a new film out of it. He's got to be too fat and all that, isn't he? But he might get a new. But I would like to see Amber Heard also in the film. And they get married at the end of the film. Yeah, I think Amber is definitely feisty. Did you see my tribute? Did you see my tribute video to Amber? Amber's shit in a box video. Well, she's pretty, but there's also lots of pretty actresses. So. But like, as for that money, she said she was going to donate it to a women's charity or something. For every, famous and non-famous alike, for every person that said they're going to make a donation to charity, If they've got like £500,000, dollars, or more, when they've had to think about it, they come to their senses. Like I give money away to GoFundMe's and Milap, these charities. The most I gave away was 20 quid to a mate who hurt his leg in a traffic accident. They're usually $5, $10, $20, something like that. It's fun. Look at David Spade, he gave away $5,000, but more important than that, he brought publicity to this guy, the Burger King worker. That's at $270,000 now. I asked a mate to set a GoFundMe up for me, but it just had so many fucking questions. So I thought, oh, fuck it, don't bother. He's waiting for his Bitcoin to come in. That you know, what do you call it? Bitcoin. That's gonna die. Fucking, because now they're saying that the Korean government has just robbed fucking 100 million. He's gonna die without a doubt. It's just not trustworthy. You can, like if you've got a bank account, let's say you've got £10,000 in the bank account, and you lose your bank book, you lose your cash card. You can do something about it. You go to the bank and you give proof of who you are, and they can give you a new cash card and they can give you a new bank book. You lose your fucking passwords. You lose your password to your fucking wallet. You're fucked. You're really, really that make Bitcoin unworkable. But that is it, Shinu? You bet that's starting to take off because it's like less than a penny. Have a go at that one. But to buy Bitcoin, you're just protecting people you're helping people like Elon Musk. That is good. It's fucking, yeah. What is it? Are you on a computer? If you're on a computer, can you do a bit? See what the price of Bitcoin is. I looked at it earlier today. It was 19,400. I think that's the lowest it's been in this recent time patch. It is sumo tournament time tomorrow. In Nagoya, July Basho. Nagoya Basho.
ありがとうございました。またお越しくださいませ。